Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show something that you haven't seen anywhere yet before. That is nothing but Dream11 team generator. So this is completely developed by myself, that is Believer01 YouTube channel. So this is how it looks basically when you launch this application. So you can see it is asking choose match or result of the previous match. So as of now we haven't made any previous matches, so this is our first match. So let's choose the match. So you can see the teams are listed down here, so from the IPL. So you have to pick the two teams in which the match is in between. So I'm gonna pick Mumbai Indians and KKR, and this is a match which was held 2 days before of the recording of this video. Why? Because the reason why I'm selecting the previous match is that so that I could show you the results as well in this particular video. But in real time you can actually generate the teams of the upcoming matches and even the on that day match as well. So let me continue. So after that you have to give a match number to this particular two teams. So this is something like a password or something. It has to be unique to the previous ones and the upcoming ones, so it has to be unique. So I highly recommend you to give it like a number, serial number or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna give number 10 to this team. So this is something that has to be unique to the upcoming also, that is you should keep that in mind. And so after that you will be asked to choose at least 6 players from each team. What that means is that if you select 6 players from each team, then 6 plus 6 12, and those 12 players only will be considered for the generation of the teams. How many teams you want, that is completely up to you also. So what I highly recommend you to is that you should select all 11 players from each team. The main reason is that, for example, if you are generating 1000 teams and you only selected 18 players from that means you have removed 4 players from the generation of the team. So what that means is that if any player among those 4 players have performed well, and then your all 1000 teams will be wasted. What I mean is that if any player of those removed 4 players have performed high, then all the 1000 teams that you have generated will be wasted. So that you have to keep in mind whenever you are removing any players. You have to be very careful. They might spoil all the teams. That's what I mean. So I highly recommend you to go for the 11 people. But if you go for the if you go for 18 players or 16 players, you will definitely have the higher chances of winning the matches, but that is a risky one. So I'm gonna go with 11 players. So I'm gonna quickly select all the 11 players that they are the playing 11s actually. So after that you will be asked how many teams you want to generate. So here there is a limit as well, that you can only generate matches in between and including 11 and 3333 teams. For this video what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna make 3 attempts in this match. In the first attempt I will generate 1111 teams, and the second attempt 2222 teams, and the third attempt 3333 teams. So I'm gonna select I'm gonna type 1111. So all these teams, you can see after clicking on that, you can see all these teams are generated, and all these teams are completely based on Dream11 rules. So you don't have to worry about that any team is violating anything or not. And also all the captains and vice captains are also selected. So you can see all these teams are generated. So I'm gonna make other 2 attempts as well. So I said to you have to go to home again, same procedure, you have to select one. Since you are going to make the attempt of the previous match, second attempt of the previous match, you have to remember the previous match number. So it was 10, so I'm going with it. So you have to do the same thing. So I'm going to quickly select these players. So I'm gonna make the second attempt, and in this second attempt I'm gonna select 42 players, that means 2222 players. This is my second attempt, so it might take 3 to 4 seconds. You can see all the teams are generated, and let's go and do the same thing again and for the third attempt as well. You have to give the same match number that you have given previously. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna select 11 players again. So this third attempt, in this third attempt I'm gonna generate 3333 players. So 3333 players. So it does take time, that means it might take 4 to 5 seconds to generate all the teams. So all the teams have been generated. So I have finished with all the 3 attempts. So let me show you the results. So you have to go to home. For viewing results, you have to come to this match result, and you have to type the match number. That's why I told you that match number is very important. You have to remember that. You have to type the match number that you have given previously. So after that, you can see all the attempts that you have made are displayed here. So and there is a pop-up here that's saying that the teams kindly update player points from Dream11 app. Whatever the players that we have chosen, those player points has to be updated after the match so that you can view its results. So I'm gonna click on update here. So you can see all the players are listed here. So what you have to do is you have to open the Dream11 application and note down all the player points, and by default all the players will have 0 points. The players who have points you have to update. So I'm gonna open Dream11 and update all these points. So I'm gonna fast forward this process. So you can see I have updated all the player points from Dream11 app. So after that you have to click on update points and all the so after that we come to the home page and go to the match result again and enter that match number as usual. So after that you can see before it says you have to update the teams, and after that you can see we were able to see the results option here. So I am gonna check the results of first attempt that we have made. So you can see the first attempt, and in the first attempt the topmost 10 teams will be displayed, and you can see the first attempt had 775 points is the highest points of the first attempt. So I'm gonna quickly check the other 2 attempts as well. 775, remember that. And so you can see the second attempt, that means 2222, and this had only 723, even though it's the number of teams that we have generated is almost double of what we have generated in the first attempt, but its points are much lesser than the first attempt. And also let's check for the third attempt as well. So for the third attempt also it was much lesser than the first attempt, which is the third attempt. In the third attempt we have generated almost thrice the teams that we have generated in the first attempt, but even it got very less points when compared to the first one. So you can see the first one have got 775. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna compare it with the contest that I have, mega contest that I have joined for this match, and let's see what will be the position with if we have joined all the teams of the first attempt. So it was 775. So let me check that. So you can see this is the picture that this is the picture where you are able to see the contest that I have joined. So you can also see the dream team of this match. The dream team of this match had only 780 points. That means we are just only 5 points short of the dream team. So, and you can see this is the this is the first team in this contest, and which had only 769.5 points, which is almost 5.5 points lesser than what we had in the topmost team that we have generated. What that means is that this team have got 15 lakhs of money, and so that means we were able to generate a team which had which have 5 points greater than the first team in the mega contest, so which have won 15 lakhs. So I hope you have observed the beauty of this application. You can see all the teams are, you can see this is the team, this is the best team that we have generated. You can see 775 points is our maximum, and you can see the dream team is only we are just 5 points beyond the dream team, and we are 5.5 points ahead. We have 5.5 points more than the first team of the mega contest, which have won 15 lakhs. So if you want these teams, the most used case of this application is that if you have 100 people, then you could make all the 100 people to join the teams that are generated in this application. So what you have to do is you have to type on Control P, so that you will be able to print all the teams, and you will then hand over to your group mates, and this is how it will work. And it will only work on your computer, and whoever want this code, just message me on the WhatsApp number that is there in the description. It does come with money, so you have to pay 100 rupees in order to get this code. I would have given this free to you guys, but I'm not in that position as of now. Hopefully in future I might in that position, and I would give most of the stuff for free, but now as of now I'm gonna charge 100 rupees for the code. I will be given this code via Gmail so you can either contact me with the Gmail that is already also provided in the description, and the WhatsApp number that is also provided in the description. So you will be given a video also along with that, where how you will be make this work on your computer. So that is a 1-minute video. You don't have to bother about that much. So I hope you got this point. So let me rewind that again. The people who want the code, please contact me, and all those who got the code will also be attached in a small video of 1 minute to set how to work this up, how to set this up in your computer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you really love this video, please like this video.